let's talk about Hackintosh. So why would you want a Hackintosh, or what's a Hackintosh? A Hackintosh is a computer that runs Mac OS that wasn't designed to run Mac OS. So some of us have Macs, have PCs, or want sort of a Mac and a PC and don't have the budget. A Hackintosh is maybe a good avenue to try out to see if you can get them running together, or instead of buying two computers, just having one. Macs have been able to run Windows for an awfully long time. You've been able to install Boot Camp on your Mac and run Windows, reboot it to run Mac OS, but getting it to do the reverse is a lot more challenging. And that's because Mac OS is only licensed to run on Apple hardware. And as we know, Apple hardware is very expensive, and when compared to PC hardware, isn't a really good financial value. So some of the hobbyists have been taking PC components that they can buy for cheap and figuring out how to twiddle with them and engineer them and get their PC components to run Apple's operating system. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, some of the programs that I use as a designer aren't built for Windows. So I have licenses for applications for Mac OS and PC, but because my computer runs Windows and it doesn't run Mac OS, I'm kind of limited. So if I want to run something like Sketch, which is a UX design program, or if I want to run Final Cut Pro, which is a great video application, I'm limited because they don't make those equivalents for Windows. I went and looked at how to take my Intel laptop. I have a Xiaomi Air 13 Windows machine. It actually came with Chinese Windows and I converted it to English Windows. But rather than erase it, basically I added more memory, and I added the Mac OS to the second drive. So I have the first drive is Windows, the second drive is Mac OS, and I can jump between them if I want to. Anyway, that's kind of cool. And for bonus points, I saw on a Chinese website they had knockoff Apple Watches, and I thought, what the heck? In China, copyright isn't the same as it is in North America. There's no real such thing as IP or intellectual property. And so there's knockoffs of everything because they don't have to pay for R&D or copyright or those kinds of things. So I picked up this sucker. It's kind of funny. It's a one-to-one knockoff of the Nike Apple Watch, and it's hilarious. It's an Android watch in an Apple housing, but as a photo prop, it's kind of fun. And it was $70. It wasn't $300, $400, $500 that the Apple Watch is, and it's not really the Apple Watch experience anyway. Anyway, that's this quick update. I'm trying to get back in the groove of vlogging here, and we'll see you in the next video.